All right. Shalom. Just preached out one my young from the Shepherds of Berea camp. Like to give infinity honors to our Lord and Savior, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, man. Salutations to you brothers that's doing the truth sincerely and not for vainglory, all right? The name of this sit down is going to be called Cameratutionalized, okay? And, I'm watching this brother, Tazariak, Captain Tazariak, I'm just watching these guys, man, and I'm seeing the trend, and our job is to defend the gospel, rebuke brothers and the righteousness, show love also. But, certain things is getting out of hand, man. Now, when you go into the word institutionalized, it says it's a term given to an inmate who has completely brought into the prison mentality. And what Tazariak, other men, brothers from Sakari, and these are our brothers, so we doing this out of love, man, okay? They have completely brought into social media, all right? Completely brought into social media, It says their thoughts, speech, and actions all portray someone who has been locked up for far too long, okay? So these people have been so much on the internet that they forgetting what this truth is really about, okay? I just want to ask brothers a question. If there's two F's, right? Two letters that start with an F, what letter do you think they're going to choose? Famous or faith? It seems like these brothers is trying to be famous. Maybe they don't even know what they're doing. But as you can see right here, and I'm gonna start the video because these guys are institutionalized, they cameratutionalized. They're speaking just like the internet, they're using terms, social media terms, As soon as you go into Zariak on this video, it says the true breakdown of the virgin birth by Captain Zariak with chat participation. See, these are all social media jargons and words, man. And you're going to see that first thing he got right here, pay your tights, www.isupk.com. And he's going to ramble on for over 20 minutes about oils and garbage, pretty much promoting his business. But I'm going to let y'all brothers see this video.
Phones, maybe. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. As y'all come in, make sure you hit the like. Make sure you share.
You see that? He's using terms. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you share. He's totally brought into social media. He's cameratutionalized.
This is going to be I think I titled it, The True Breakdown of the Virgin Birth by Captain Tazariak with chat participation. What chat participation means is that I'm going to have to do this presentation and at the same time look at the chat. I'm also going to allow, if someone has a question, so this is more like, what would they call this in college? I'm trying to think. This is gonna, let me paste this link. So that's the StreamYard link.
So use the term StreamYard link, paste this link. And this video is supposed to be about the breakdown of the virgin birth. You see? Hey, you doing a video, bro, you're supposed to get right into it, man. Like I'm about to do on this brother.
Pin this link to the top. So what this is going to be is full participation. So I did a debate last week with Vocab Malone. Now, for those that actually follow, y'all should be aware.
Debates. He's talking about debates, following. Hit the link in my bio. This is the jargon that these guys talking about. He didn't mention Yahweh Shai one time. And we able to do these videos through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And the first thing you see right here is pay your tights. Now, I just want to address this real quick, man, all right, in regards to paying your tithes, okay? Because what was there money during those times? Yes, we did have money. This is Exodus 30 and 11. It says, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 12, when thou takest the sum of the children of Israel after their number, then shall they give every man a ransom for his soul unto the Lord when thou numberest them, that there be no plague among them when thou numberest them. Verse 13, this day shall give every one that passeth among them that are numbered half a shekel. This was the money after the shekels of the sanctuary. A shekel is 20 gerahs, and half a shekel shall be an offering of the Lord. I'm going to jump down to verse, I'm going to keep going. Verse 14. Everyone that passeth among them that are numbered from 20 years old and above shall give an offering unto the Lord, right? It says, the rich shall not give more, and the poor shall not give less than half a shekel, all right? When they give an offering unto the Lord to make an atonement for their souls. And thou shalt have the atonement money, you see, of the children of Israel, and shalt appoint it for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, that it may be a memorial unto the children of Israel before the Lord to make an atonement for your souls, okay? All right? So there was money go around, all right? But let's see what is tithes. You can get tithes in Leviticus 27 and 30. It says, in all the tithes of the land, you see? Because tithes was giving the resources of the land, okay? 10% of which the land produces, because back in those times, there wasn't no supermarkets, okay? Everybody had their own land, and they grew on their land. And you had to give 10% of your produce to the priest, okay? It says, and all the tithe of the land, all right? Whether of the seed of the land or of the fruit of the tree, all right? Fruits, corns, grains, you supposed to give that, all right? That's tithes, not money. Is the Lord's, and is holy unto the Lord. And if a man will at all redeem all of his tithes, he shall add thereto the fifth part thereof. And concerning the tithe of the herd, all right, you have cattle, okay, or of the flock, all right, sheep, all right, cows, even of whatsoever passeth under the rod, the tenth shall be holy unto the Lord. All right, so every 10th animal, okay, you count. That's the laws, whether it be good or bad, it would be holy, okay? So you're supposed to give grains, okay, when you give tithes, all right? Even though there was money around, you're supposed to give grains, okay? Simple. It says what? Whole grains, oats, brown rice. So, hey, maybe Tazariak and these brothers, they need to go on a diet anyway. A lot of them brothers is obese, you know. You know, barley is another grain. Quinoa is a grain. Millet, all right, flax meal, buckwheat. These are all grains. And that's what's supposed to be given for tithes, okay? 2 Chronicles 31 and 2. And Hezekiah appointed the courses of the priests and the Levites after their courses, every man according to his service. The priests and Levites for burnt offerings and for peace offerings, to minister and to give thanks and to praise in the gates of the tents of the Lord, okay? It says what? In verse 3, he appointed also the king's portion of his substance for the burnt offerings, to wit, for the morning and evening burnt offerings, and the burnt offerings for the Sabbaths, and for the new moons, and for the set feasts, as it is written in the law of the Lord. Verse 4, moreover, he commanded the people that dwelt in Jerusalem to give the portion of the priests and the Levites, that they might be encouraged in the law of the Lord. Verse 5, and as soon as the commandment came abroad, the children of Israel brought money. No, it says they brought in abundance the first fruits of corn, wine, and oil, and honey, and of all the increase of the field. See? And the tithe of all things brought they in abundantly. And concerning the children of Israel and Judah that dwelt in the cities of Judah, they also brought in the tithe of oxen and sheep, and the tithe of holy things which were consecrated unto the Lord their God, and laid them by heaps. So you know what? That cuts all that so-called tithes BS, man. Okay? When you come to church and they want tights, bring some wine, bring some oil, all right? Bring some flaxseed, bring some oats, bring some grains. Pay your tights. This is what these brothers are promoting, all right? And this madness got to be stopped, okay? But I'm gonna keep on going.
Who knows what my 2 cents of the day? Who could take a guess what the 2 cents of the day?
And these guys are selling oil. These are the questions that he's asking. Can you tell me what's my favorite 2 cents of the day? And really what it is, these are men, the people that's watching him are men pleasing. They idol worshiping Tazariah. Where is that in the scriptures where it says, give me the cents of the day?
I'll give you a hint. It's the same cent for a man and woman. It's a different name. So can anybody guess what the cent of the day is today? Anybody? I'll give y'all a chance. I'll give y'all a couple shots. I know it might be a slight delay, but can anybody guess?
It's a slight delay because you're making it a delay. You're catering to men.
Cents of the day is. Anybody? If you can't, I'll give y'all a few. As the people are still coming in here. Shout out to Isaac Rock. He got it correct. He said 1969. So I made it 1969, which is this one for men.
Yo, he's selling cents before he get into a breakdown. Now, we don't mind brothers having businesses and doing your thing, but yo, man, you said a true breakdown of the virgin birth. Man, you're supposed to get right into it, man. Nobody give a damn about your cents, man. And what you're doing, you're making people worship you. And they are more influenced by your character and your presence, you know?
Right? But then also the ladies also have a 1969 for y'all also. All right? They both have grape and bergamot, but this is more feminine, of course, for the women. This is more masculine, of course, for the men. Today is the last day of the 50% off sale on cargas.com.
Got 50% off sales. The last day. He's Cameratutionalized, man.
So if you want to go on my website, if I could show y'all my website real fast before we get into the lecture, since we're talking about things.
So the website, he got to show you his website. He got to show you everything before he got to basically feed his belly. Before he go and edify brothers on the true breakdown on the virgin birth, okay? And that's not what this truth is about, man. And what you're doing is what the Most High said in John the 2nd chapter. It says, and the Jews' Passover was at hand, and Yahushua went up to Jerusalem and found in the temple those that sold oxen and sheep and doves and the changes of money sitting. So, Tazariah, you had to be one of them brothers that was in there, bro. And the Most High gave you another life, another chance, and you still doing the same dumb shit, man. You're Cameratutionalized, man. You're more so about the hustle. Sakari, them guys is more so about the hustle. They selling hats, they selling t-shirts. Yo, we don't mind you doing that, but preach the truth, man. That should be number one. If you want to do your own thing on the side, then do your own thing on the side. But when you make these videos, preach the truth, man. Verse 15, and when he had made scourge of small cords, he drove them all out of the temple. Tazariah, you would have been getting your ass whipped by Yahushua. And the sheep and the oxen, even the animals could have beat down. And poured out the changers' money and overthrew the table, man. You see? Because the Most High is not dealing with that. And said unto them that sold doves, take these things hence, make not my father's house an house of merchandise, man. And that's what you're doing. You're making the Most High house a house of merchandise, man. That's what you're doing, man. Mark 11 and 15. It says, and they came to Jerusalem, and Yahushua, the same account, went into the temple and began to cast out them that sold and brought in the temple and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves, and would not suffer that any man should carry any vessels through the temple. So Yahushua made an embargo. When you go in the NLT for that same verse, Mark 11 and 16, It says, and he stopped everyone from using the temple as a marketplace, All right? We are temple building, brother. If you want to do your own thing on the side with a whole nother page. All right? But stop trying to create this character where people would just infatuated with you, man. Who gives a fuck about the crowd? You brothers, stop worrying about the crowd. Keep making your videos. Stop worrying about the views. Oh, bro, I only got 20 views. So what? Keep pushing. You don't got to add nothing more to it. Because the people that's going to be sincere, that want to be edified, they're going to be taught and learn. It says what? And would not suffer that any man should carry any vessel through the temple. So nobody was allowed to be coming through there no more. The Lord told them, don't do that no more. And he taught, saying unto them, it is written, my house shall be called of all nations the house of prayer. But ye have made it a den of thieves, man. And all them influencers that you see on social media, they're a bunch of thieves, man. Okay? They're a bunch of thieves, man. I'm going to keep going. Just a little more with this brother. It's hard to bear, man, to see this brother got so many years in his truth and he's bugged out, you know? Getting money sent.
And the brother said here, man, my bad. My apologies, brother. I didn't mean to do that to you. So what I did was, so I have cotton. Now, I didn't make these. I just buy them as is. So I have cotton candy. I have marshmallow pumpkin.
Brother, what the fuck is that? What the hell is a marshmallow pumpkin, bro? You see, you're going too far, bro.
Marshmallow pumpkin. And I have bubble gum. It's called bubble gum pop. Right?
Nigga got he got bubble gum pop. He got bubble gum pop. What's next? Bubblicious? Bubblicious booty? Come on, man.
So I'm going to make these available on Etsy. I'll probably create it tonight. It'll be ready tomorrow. So I do have a kids section that way, like you said. And some of them already are.
He got kids sections. I mean, he's totally catering to the crowd and the audience.
Vanilla lavender, baby powder. So some of them are. So I definitely am going to have a kids section that's going to come up. So
I'm done. I can't even take no more with this brother, man. You know, I can't take no more, man. He's totally bugged out his damn mind. Okay? You know, and you know what it is? He's actually back in his lot. He's actually back in his lot. His website, www.cargas, you know, I'm giving you free promotion too. For $20 to $40 for creams and $20 to $40 for women oils, lipsticks, dimensions, fourth dimension. This brother he's a big marketing campaign. Okay? And that was 19 minutes in. He still ain't going to the breakdown. So I stopped it at 1945. He still ain't going to the breakdown. Make it make sense because he is institutionalized. His thoughts, his speech, his actions all portray someone who has been locked up for too long, for far too long. You know, but he's back in his lot. You know, like the scripture says, Daniel 12:13. But go thou thy way to the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of time. So just like you got guys like Daniel, Ezra, Job, Obadiah, these guys will be back in the end time standing in their lot. But you also going to have men that's going to be just like Yahweh Shai. When you read in the book of John the 2nd chapter, Mark the 11th chapter, you had men that was trying to merchandise this truth, man. They was being Cameratutionalized, man. It says, Sirach 36:15, give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. You see? So the prophets, just like before, they're going to be back, and they're going to be what? In the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. We're not trying to sell no products when we edify you. We're not trying to be Cameratutionalized. We're not trying to hustle nobody, man. We're not trying to make merchandise of the Most High's truth. Come on. Come on, man. You think you Rich Porter? Huh? You love the hustle, huh? Check this out.
A nigga like me, man, I love the game.
Tazariak loves the game.
I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, you know? Like Bird.
He feel like one of them ball-playing niggas, man. Selling oils, marshmallow, pumpkin. The hell is wrong with this brother, man?
Ask you something. Yeah, you know a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
See? And that's what they all worried about. You have men in this truth, they worrying about the fans. They're worrying about the crowd. They're worrying about the likes. They're worrying about the subscription. They're worrying about the comments. They're worrying about the views.
I get love out here in Harlem, man. I done sold coke on these streets, man. Hash, weed, heroin. As long as niggas is feeling it, a nigga like me can hustle it.
See? And that's what you're doing. You got a whole bunch of men, you know, among my people I found wicked men.
That's my gift in life, eh? You know? What? The fuck you laughing at, B?
You, man. Funny, man. You a hustling motherfucker, man.
Yeah, and that's how we look at you, Tazariak. You a hustling motherfucker, man. You know? You a hustler, man. You know? I'm a hustler, baby. You know? And that's not what this truth is about, man. We not in this truth to be Cameratutionalized and do what men do. Jeremiah 5:26. It says, for among my people I found wicked men. They lay wait as he that set of snares, they set a trap. They catch men. All right? And that's what's happening. They catching men. Okay? As a cage of full birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich. You see? You had men during that time, even during the time of Jeremiah, it was all about the bag. It says they are waxing fat, they shine, yea. They oppress the deed, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. These dudes is more wicked than Esau, man. Because they know these scriptures, but they out here doing bullshit, man. They judge not the cause, they cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. They prosper, prosperity doctrine. And the right of the needy do they not judge, man. You see that? And the right of the needy, they don't judge. You want to know why? Because it tells you in Galatians 1:10. This is the book of Galatians 1:10. It says, hold on for a minute. It says, for do I now persuade men or God? All right? So to Tazariak and you men, who are y'all trying to persuade? We're not trying to win the approval of the people. We're trying to please Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. When we look into the crowd, we only see Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. We're not out here trying to be, appreciated by everybody, because everybody, this truth was meant to ruffle some feathers, man. For do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? So you got to decide what you in this for, man. You know, because you still got brothers acting out of script. Tazariak is acting out of script. He's following the same pattern of them dudes that was the money changers and selling doves in the temple, man. Some of you niggas in this truth, y'all still smoking weed. Some of y'all selling drugs. Some of y'all defrauding brothers. Some of y'all brothers is alcoholics. Going to the clubs and bars getting drunk. Y'all have no discipline. But then y'all get on camera and y'all act holier than thou. It says, for do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. Okay? If you out here trying to please men, you cannot be you are disqualified from being a servant of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. You are stuck in the camera. A lot of you dudes is stuck in the camera. Y'all done lost y'all damn mind in this camera. On these damn smartphones. It says a device for taking photographs or making movies or television programs. This all this device is meant to be is to further the word. This is not for us to try to be celebrities. This is about us giving a righteous judgment, bringing out prophecy, letting our people know the times. Because what does it say in the book of Luke 16 and 14? It says, and the Pharisees also, who were covetous, heard all these things and they derided him. All right, when you look up that word covetous, let me get that real quick. I don't know why my computer's doing this, but hey, man, it is what it is. You look up the word covetous in that same scripture. Check it out. Oh, man, let me see. The word covetous right there.
Strong's G 5366. Philarguros. Philarguros.
And that word right there, it actually means loving money. It says, hold on for a minute. My screen is acting up. Hold on for a minute. I don't know if you can see. It says what? Philarguros, found of silver. It says avaricious, covetous, found of silver, found of money, loving money. So the Pharisees during that time, they was Cameratutionalized also. They wanted to be seen of men. They was found of money, okay? And what did the scripture say right here? It says, Luke 16 and 14, and the Pharisees also, who were covetous, found of money, heard all these things, and they derided him. When you look at that word derided, it actually goes for Slovakia. Derided him. There you go, right here.
Strong's G 1592. Ekmukterizo. Ekmukterizo.
It means what? To deride by turning up the nose, to snare, to scoff at. So when the Most High rebuked them dudes, what they do? They scoffed at the Most High. They turned their nose up at him because the Lord cut them. And he said, verse 15, and he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men. You see? These guys justify themselves before men. It says, but God knoweth your hearts. You can't fool nobody in this thing, man. You know? The Most High know your heart. You can try to look at things from the outward appearance, but the Most High know that, just like now, you got a lot of stuff being exposed, with these celebrities, man. You got a lot of stuff being exposed with these celebrities. You got all type of accusations. It says, for that which is highly esteemed among men is an abomination in the sight of God. Okay? So you got guys like T.D. Jakes. T.D. Jakes, he's highly esteemed among men. Well, what it says what? He's an abomination in the sight of God. This dude is coming out, and I don't know if it's true, but we do know that homosexuality, it runs rampant in the black churches and churches, period. Okay? In churches, period. But it says what? Things that's highly esteemed, it says among men is abomination in the sight of the Lord. All right? You just had the Pope, right? The Pope just did something on gay marriages. Just want to get that real quick to show and prove. It says, this happened, how many days ago was this? Let me see. Oh, here you go, right here. Check this out. Now, the Pope is supposed to be somebody that's highly esteemed, right? Well, let me see if this goes off. My computer is acting up. I just be saying I'm trying to read the article. It won't let me read the article. Okay, let me go back then. Let me see. Back to the article. It says what? It says, all these pop-ups popping up, man. It's crazy. It says, blessing gay people is nothing new to Reverend Paul Rospon, though the Catholic Church only formally declared priests could bless same-sex couples earlier this week. So the Bible says that the Most High is against homosexuality, right? But the Pope says that now that you could give blessings, same-sex couples, man. And these are supposed to be people that's highly esteemed or highly reverenced in these churches. T.D. Jakes is one of them. And it's been rumors going on for years that this man, and you know what they call him? They call him a power bottom. Okay? This dude is a power bottom, which means that he loved for other men to get on top. Now, I was watching this video. I don't know if this brother's a power bottom, but I was watching this video with this a cop dancing in front of him. And you could clearly see this guy looking at his butt, got his hand in his pocket. You know, that's not a man of the Lord. If that would have been me, I would have kicked that nigga in his ass. Straight in his ass. You know, and here go the video right here. Look at him. Look at this dude. This dude is clearly bussified. In the words of my man Tariq Nasheed. This dude is dancing in front of another man and he's laughing. Hand in his pocket. I don't know what he's doing with his hand in his pocket. But if that would have been me, I would have kicked that cop right in his behind. Get off my stage, man. Look at him. Looking at his butt. That's off, man. And who do you see in the churches? Feminist movement, the black woman. That shit ain't funny. Ain't nothing about that funny. You a goddamn power bottom, man. That means that you a strong power bottom. You know? And I had to look what a damn power bottom was. It says a bottom is penetrated and a top does the penetrating, which both of them dudes is gay as hell. It says often this is stereotyped as a bottom, a submissive, and top, a dominant. So this dude is a power, submissive man. He's laying on his back like a woman. And you got another man dancing in front of you, man. That shit ain't funny, man. It ain't funny at all. This is the book of Matthew, 23 and 5. It says, let me see. Let me get the King James Version. Salakia. Satan really messing with my computer today, boy. You doing a number. Salakia. Let me get this real quick. Okay, it's acting up now. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. And if it's front, let me try one more time. Okay, Matthews 23, 5 through 8. All right, I'm gonna get there real quick. This don't normally happen, you know? And it's just Satan just messing with your computer. You know what I'm saying? Look at this right here. My screen is going black. Okay, let me try this again. It says Matthew 23 and 5. It says, but all their works they do to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments, man. So these dudes make broad their phylacteries, man. Now here go a picture of a phylactery, okay? This is how a phylactery is supposed to be. A small little box with scriptures on it, right? Small little box with scriptures in it, right? It says a reminder, 2 small letter boxes contain verses from the first books of the Bible. Boxes are attached to the leather straps. But these dudes was coming through with big ass galactical boxes like this. These dudes putting boxes like this on their arm. You see? Boxes like this on their arm. I just say that's with the computer. You know? It says what? It says, but all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments. Now, when you go to NOT, it says what? It says everything they do is for show. And on their arms, they wear extra wide prayer boxes. They coming in with the big ass Home Depot boxes on their damn arms and on top of their goddamn head, man. With scripture verses inside, and they wear robes with extra long tassels. These guys wear 2 mile fringes. The fringes is a mile long. You know? The fringes are a mile long. Because they want to be seen of men. They Cameratutionalized, man. You see? It says what? Hold on for a minute. It says, what's going on with this damn computer, man? All right, I'll just buy another one. It ain't no biggie. It says, but all their works, hold on for a minute. It says, but all their works they do to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the border of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms at the feast and the chief seats in the synagogue, meaning they want to sit at the top. You know, like you see, you watch Nate, he always sitting at the top. He's coming through, riding horses, you know. These guys want to be, they Cameratutionalized. They doing things for social media. It says, and love the uppermost room at the feast and the chief seats in the synagogue. You see? That's what these guys like to do. It says, and they love to sit at the head of the table at banquets and the seats of honor in the synagogues. You see? They love to receive respectful greetings as they walk in the marketplace and to be called rabbi. Don't let anyone call you rabbi, for you have only one teacher and all of you are equal as brothers and sisters, man. You see that? So these guys that you seeing all over social media is nothing but a damn rerun. That's all it is. They acting out a movie. They doing the same things from before. It says what? The act or action, right? Or an instance of rerunning. Meaning that you see in the same show over and over and over again. And to Zariak, it's not the first time that we dealt with guys like this. Some brothers, we dealt with these guys in our past lives. It says, Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says what? The things that have been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done, it is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So we've been dealing with these guys, man. We're in the big ass phylacteries, Home Depot boxes on their head, big UPS boxes on their arms. It says, and there is anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new. It have been already of old time, which was before us. So these dudes, the same dudes that were selling oils, power bottoms, men in the truth, that supposed to be righteous, prosperity doctrine, you know. And why the hell are you hanging out with a guy named Puff Daddy, man? You know, if you a pastor, if you really a true pastor, man, you know, these guys want to do things bigger. They want more followers, more views, more subscribers, man. And that's not what this truth is about, man. You see? It's nothing new under the sun. Hey, just like America. America ain't doing nothing new under the sun, you know? In time past, you had I was just looking at it. This is like kind of like off the script. When you look at a ball, what the hell going on, man? You know what? Okay, here you go. When you look at bowling, all right, it says it is said to have been found in Egyptian tombs, pins and bowls from a set of primitive bowling. The game used bowls made of rock called porphyry. Salakia, I could be saying it wrong. And 9 pins. So it's nothing new under the sun. They've been bowling. Or bowling. Okay? There's nothing new under the sun. Look at these guys.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it! Another 5. Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? This Esau. This is the only game he could play and dominate. Bowling. You know? Who do you think you are? Like he just hit a buzzer beater.
Get it right.
And they were doing the same thing in Egypt. Okay? Here goes some more examples. Look at these guys. If you could see this picture, this is a hieroglyph that was found in the tombs of Egypt. Look at them. They fishing. They doing fish competitions. So there's nothing new under the sun. America, they did the same thing. And they're doing it right here.
And available on My Outdoor TV.
Here we go.
Start your free trial on MOTV.com to enjoy new episodes of Major League Fishing Cups now. Use promo code YT30.
It's 110 miles per hour as fast as you can fish.
It's such a higher level of intensity because you never know how much longer it's going to be.
It's just non-stop stress because it goes from 4 spots to 3 spots to 2 spots. There's only 1 spot left.
You want
See? The same thing going on. Fishing, bowling. These are toys. This is a toy from the British Museum. Okay? It's a toy from the British Museum. Let me get the time right. Lock here. It says what? A wooden figure of a striding cat or lion upon an integral base. All right? And what does it say? It's from the time of Egypt. Try to play it back. This is off right here, man. Check it out. It says fine spot. It says from Upper Egypt. All right, so you had people kids that was playing with toys back then. There's nothing new under the sun. You know, that toy remind me of this. Little Pony. You know? It just more hyped up. More hyped up version. All right? You had Queen Nefertari. Okay? And I don't know what my computer's doing this, but we're going to stay in the spirit. Look at this. Queen Nefertari, look what she playing. It's like she playing a game of chess. You see that? It's like she playing a game of chess. This game is called Senate. All right? So it's nothing new under the sun, man. So you got to make sure that you're doing, that you in this truth, and when you're doing the Most High's business, you're doing things the right way. All right? This is Sirach 3:17. It says, my son, go on with thy business in meekness. You see? When you're doing the Lord's work, man, get out that Cameratutionalized spirit, man. Get up out that social media spirit, man. All right? When you meet a woman, you don't got to post her all over social media. When you meet a woman, you don't exchange LinkedIn and Instagram. Yo, you just get a number. My son, go on with thy business in meekness. So shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved. You see? Get out that Cameratutionalized spirit and move in the spirit of meekness. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself. Meaning, the bigger position that the Most High put you in, you might have a big camp. That's the more humble you got to be, man. And thou shalt find favor before the Lord. All right? You got to have a more of a docile spirit, if that makes sense.
Docile.
Docile means ready and willing to be taught, teachable, yielding to supervision, direction, management. All right? The trait of being agreeable, submissive, So you got to promote, you got to have traits of being agreeable with who? Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. You see that? So the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor because you're in agreements before the Lord. It says what? Many are in high places and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek, man. The mysteries of the Lord is only revealed to the meek. It's many people that's in high places, man. But the mysteries, in Tazariak, you don't have the mysteries, man. You don't promote the name of Yahweh Shah enough. Okay? When you get on that video, you should be giving thanks to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. As soon as you get on, you should be giving thanks for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah for allowing you to have breath and doing certain things. Yeah. It says verse 20, Sirach 3 and 20, for the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly, man. And only the lowly is gonna honor Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. It's not about us. It's not about me. It's not about you. All right? It's not about this camera. It's not about social media. It's not about Instagram. It's not about YouTube. It's not about Twitter. It's about doing the will sincerely and truth and not for vain glory, man. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah B'Shah, B'Shem Kodash. Call Allah Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, B'Shem Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutations to you brothers that's doing this truth sincerely and not for vain glory, man. Do not be on these cameras pump faking, man. Don't be out here acting like you moving a certain way and you really a coward. Don't be out here moving a certain way and you really an alcoholic. Don't be out here moving a certain way and you a liar. Don't be out here on the cameras moving a certain way, looking all galactical, and you full of shit, man. Shalom.